Hello, hello. Yins happen. Whoops. Do I have it? Oh, yes, I do. I have one more pint down there, guys. Aren't you so glad? I know, I'm so glad. Cheers, everybody. Hello, hello. We in that house. Okay, so now I do have a join in link. I don't know, no, what's gonna happen, but there we go. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Stupid. Just looking at everything here. Just looking at everything here. There we go. Looking at everything here. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, I guess if I flip it, I can go widescreen, right? Cheers. We go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Yep. I see all the sort of chat bar over there. So El Bondigas. We'll try to go forward like this, in a widescreen format. Shit, hell. I dropped my beer, but I don't think I even spilled any. All right, guys. Weed. Don't start weed if you didn't. Ha. Silly, right? Damn, man. We need more light in the house. Where's the top? Isn't that hello, hello? I hope I'm still live. Where's the ticker? Tick, tick, tick. I hope I'm still live. Isn't that stupid? I just wanted to turn the lights up on this stupid thing and make it widescreened. There we go. Fair enough, Harry Muff. There we go. So yeah, I think everything's okay. You know what I mean? Chat in over there. I think that's the chat box. Anyways, we're widescreen now. I can join guests up. Isn't that cool? So come on in, come on in. Is it me not seeing myself because the lights change? I don't know what's afoot here. I don't know what's afoot. Hold on, let me go this way. Right. So it's weird turning it, fucking wide. Oh, Mr. Hornet. Uh-oh. Me love you long time. Yeah, I gotta put it back on regular. Me love you long time. What a strange quirk of the phone that I can't. What's up, Jessica? What a strange quirk of the phone that I can't leave it on widescreen. It just shuts off on me, Jess. What the fuck does that mean? I'm like so charged. Why would it do that? Why would it do that, Jess? What's going on, Jess? So I can't go widescreen, Jess. What's going on? You said hi last time. I love that my bottle is glass bottomed. What's up, Jess? Come on in. You're gonna come in? I'll send the join in link to your chat. Let me know first, right? Do you got your makeup on? Do you want to come up? We'll let you up. We'll let you up. But let's not do a whole not show up. What's up, everybody else, man? It's getting too hot for me to wear this over a shirt here. Um, no, Nobby, it's not every 2 weeks. I take a shower every day. Okay. But I'm pushing it by like 2 hours right now because I'm still wearing this Notorious shirt. Yeah. So I'm pushing it by like 2 hours, but I cannot take these synthetics. What's up, Bud Files, man? How you doing? I cannot take the synthetics anymore. I'm sweating and dying. And watch yourself. Shake your thing. Tell me what you're working with. Hold on. I'm not trying to be at all improper or anything. Here we go. Roar, roar. They call me Drewski Brewski. Drewski Brewski is a great man, guys. He is. Okay, anyways, I'm just trying to not be, less than civilized and stuff. So I don't know how to do this. Okay, I do now. Fuck yeah. I'm on the yard. I can do it. Here we go. I didn't want to show anything improper. I'm almost back. I'm almost back. I don't know you, but what's up? What's up, Cloud Kicker? How you doing? Shiz. Yeah, Cloud Kicker, you had some of those great people in your chat today. They were so funny. I immediately subscribed. So thank you for giving me the wrench so I could click through. I immediately subscribed because they were so fucking funny, dude. That's what I'm saying, people that are cool like that, 100. I was never indecent, right? I did it right? I tried to flip, I don't know you, but you know what I mean? I tried to flip. Yeah, they were funny, dude. They were really funny. I love that, dude. I mean, that'll keep me up. Something's gonna keep me up anyway. Angels or demons, So I'd rather it be humor. I'd rather it be good times. That's all I can say. I have one more pint after my little swig of this, and good Lord, thankfully, at least I have one. Yes, I know, man. It's my channel, Cloud. I can say anything in here. Blah, 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 blah. I know that. I know that. But there's stakes. There's stakes all around. Just for fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's total fucking fiction, dude. It's kayfabe, man. It's all fake. Jeez. Ah, like I said, I have the unfortunate position of only having one pint left, but I will make the best of it. It's time to roll up something. No, it's not. I'm gonna use the glass again. So my, you know, beautiful, non-threatening pipe also is made of a glass rose. So I get to use the glass bottom. I'm not trying to trigger anybody's memories, okay? But this do be the shit. You would hate to be me. That's so fucking funny, dude. No, you wouldn't. You'd love it. To be a piece of like praised um castaway. That's what it would be. Over 200 beers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, do you know what my favorite one is, Cloud Kicker? It's Elephant Lager. It's a 9% from, God damn it, Nobby. I'm not gonna say England. Excuse me, mea culpa 3 times for the burst. My favorite drink is Elephant Lager. It's from and I'm sorry, Nobby, not England, but it's from the UK, and it's 9% lager. I do not drink ales. I don't like them. I think everybody should pour their lagers out to degas them so they don't have stomach problems. But, I still drink them out of the cans and do stupid shit like that, right? I cannot afford Elephant 9% lager. I also live in the Commonwealth of Virginia. That means they buy all of their alcohol in at the state level. They decide what to bring in here. They decide how to price it, eh? Keystone Light, yeah. Keystone Light is absolute diarrhea-inducing garbage. It really is. So I guess back in the day, Coors Light, which is bad enough, Keystone Light was the cast off from Course. So this is we're in our channel, like not your channel, right, Cloud Kicker? Because I was just joking about the bitter beer face and all that. And I did drink Keystone Lights for a good year. You know, I drank a 12-pack and stuff, but I'm just gonna be all out. It's diarrhea inducing, 3% water shit. You know, like what the fuck? I mean, drink Keystone Light on the treadmill and go pump some iron because that's basically a gym drug if you really want to recycle Keystone Light through your system. But you're probably going to end up with pebbles in your urine, if you know what I'm saying. You're probably going to have pebbles in your urine. Oh, I did it for like fucking 8 months, dude. And it was also like kind of a ruse. I used to joke because I worked with one lady, mother of the lady that worked at Giant or whatever, you know, the supermarket or whatever. And I would grab the case of 18 Keystones and I lived in a trailer and I would put them in the fucking, uh, you know, the little cove that is uh, the laundry room with a door, the little alcove, right? I would just pile them and make, you know, like a 6 foot high wall and then throw them out. Why? Because I didn't want to gain any weight and I was doing a hard job. I didn't want to gain any weight. I never gained a fucking pound drinking 3%, 4% bullshit, right? But what is that, dude? A spiked spring water? So I might as well be, in these days, I could be like one of these fuckers and just like, bring me the Tito's. You know, it's like you can't even like Tito's. You know, it's gluten free, but you know, it's triple. It's 10 times. Excuse me, it's 10 times filtered because my favorite is Svedka 100. Svedka 100. That's it. You love wheat beer? That's cool, man. That's cool. And you know, we have a good fairly weak beer in Maryland. See, like, so I get across the border and I get that shit. That's where I get my Svedka 100. Virginia doesn't buy Svedka 100. Joe does. I have to go to Maryland to get it. So, you know what I mean? Like, Virginia doesn't buy that shit, bro. I do. You know what I mean? That's good shit, okay? Um, but also, if I go over there and Angry Orchard is a 9% bottle, and when I come to the Virginia shit, it's a 6.9% bottle. It's not a 9% bottle like an Angry Orchard is over there, right? I take a whiskey drink. I take a cider drink. I take a vodka drink. I throw up in the sink. I had too much GHB this day. I got too much ecstasy and lay, you know? Oh, I'm so fucked. But whatever. What's your favorite band that you only like one song by? I'm not saying that it's Chumbawamba. I'm just asking. Yeah, Virginia is fuck, dude. I'm from Maryland. I'm Maryland 100. You know what I mean? I'm Maryland. You like the West? That's cool. Which West you like, man? Ba-da-ding. I have a good friend in Maryland. He's like, why do they always use reverb in the West? What does it get all dry and springy? He's listening to iTime music like me. You know, soundtracks and scores. That's all. He's a fool. He's a fucking video fool. Washington State, that's all the way, bro. That's Canada, bro. You live in Canada, Cloud Kicker. Kev C lives in Canada. Big up Kev C. Kev C, you know, has to be low key Kev C. Not a one hit wonder. Even worse, a band that you only like that band for that one song. Because I have the easiest answer in the world for me. If you guys have ever heard the song, but I want to see if you reconsider, you know, not a one hit wonder. Not a one hit wonder, but one band, one song, I'm out. You know, there's a band here. I'll give you an example that doesn't relate to me. The Orange County compilation that Mystic Records put out. They have this song, Into the Darkness, you know why, Into the Darkness, whatever. And nobody's ever heard another song by that band. And they really don't really know if they exist, right? So it's one band, one song. But you like it. You know, I have an easy answer. I just wonder if anybody else has ever thought of that. It's not a one hit wonder. It's not just like that, you know? It's easy but hard. Okay. So, anybody ever heard of the song LAID, Laid, by a man or you know, an outfit known as James? James Laid. This bed is on fire with passion and love, but she only comes when she's on top. Dye my eyes and call me pretty. You know, all that shit. That's the one for me. James Lake. That's the only thing. You know, one time hearing you, or let's say, don't let go. You got the dreamer's disease. What are those guys called? You know, a lot of the people they know that band only by that song, and that's it. You know, or you know, or I could just like fuck a band that is really good, right? So I'll just throw it out there for a band that is really good. I took her to the supermarket. I don't know why, but we had to start it somewhere. So we started there. She want to live like common people. She want to do whatever common people do. Want to live like common people. Like that. You know, like some of these people. Never heard a song by any of them. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The plain Whitlets. Oh wow. Shit, man, that's a good one. Have you ever heard the Blood Red Shoes? I'm gonna look up the plain Whitlets. Whitets. Whites? Shit. They probably have a lot. Yeah. Man, I like a lot of Swedish music, Swedish pop. Oh, the Plain White Tees. There you go. There you go. I've never heard that band specifically, but I've heard of them. Obviously, they were definitely high profile enough that I've heard of them. Plain White Tees and the Plain White Tits. Is that what? No, I'm just kidding. So, oh, that one. Okay. Oh, it's what you mean to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Like that one? Yeah, I know that one. Hey there, Delilah. That one. Yes, you do. Oh, it's what you mean to me. Oh, it's, yeah. Yeah. Here it is. Yep, that one? Right. You ever heard this one, right? I mean, this one is, well, my YouTube channel is 18 years old here. This one is 17 years old. So, oh, see my phone? Isn't it acting funny? Isn't that funny, man? Is there a conspiracy going on here? Ha! Kidding. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, the plain white tees. Yeah, they are cool. Like I said, I would have heard of them for that, and you know. What's it like in Baghdad City? I'm 3,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you're looking pretty. Can't you see? You're looking really hot, baby. Literally. Hey there, halala. I am at my latest booking, but I'm writing you tonight to say how much I miss your cooking. So I wipe all my tears out with Emma. You should have just used the roti, bruh. You save money, chabate. It's how you cook the meat. It's how you cook the meat. Yes, man. Make my kebab right. Dig a hole all the way to Satan's lair and make me a tandoori and make me some real food, woman. Khalila, I love you forever. I've been here for 1,000 years, 3,500 years. Whenever you dug this fucking oven out of the ground, you know? But yeah, kick ass, right? Yeah. So James Lade, I'll play it. I actually have the single, and like the other one that I was talking about, what the fuck is that? What are they called? They did that. Um, shit, man. I was it? Oh, Free Radicals. It was the Free Radicals. That was it. That was the other one I was talking about. Like one band, one song, right? I mean, I could say that like to like whatever that Canadian sort of punker band or whatever, like their one little song, but I don't think so. I don't think that's fair. Here's a Halila. Yeah, if you've been keeping it up that long, you know. But yeah, here James Lade. It's a fantastic song. I just or the fucking like, you know, I don't know, man. You could think about a lot of bands that had one little ticket song and nothing else made any sense. Here we go. Here we go. This is version 3. I don't know what that means. You're leaving me? Oh, it's a bullshit. Hold on, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. There's an ad. There's an ad. You've already added. You've already added. Shut up, you stupid ad. 7 seconds, 8 more later. No, never, never. Maybe later. Try now. Never, never, never. What's up, Tom? I'm listening to the one song that I like by James. That's what I was saying. I love it though. How you doing, Tom? Forever drunk, forever drunk. I want to be forever drunk. What's up, Fresh Prince? What's up, Fresh Prince? Pour me something tall and strong. Give me a hurricane before I go insane. It's what would Joshua Block do? Yes, sir. Cheers, everybody. What the hell is wrong with me? What's good? What's good? Forever drunk, forever drunk. You see, I drank a twee today, dude. I drank a twee. Didn't think I would do that in my life, but I did. I got a raspberry. Put it in a short, guys. Check it out. That's for Josh, man. Every time he says, look at the chat, you know what I say? Good luck, Josh. Every fucking time that base says, please look at the chat, all I say is good luck, Josh. Because I have kids that age with autism, dude. You know what I mean? And it is a full-time job for me to have an ear out, have an eye out for what they do. That's why I come up here at 11 o'clock, guys. I have kids like that. They can't drink. They can't drink. They know it. They never will, but they can't drink. They can smoke cigars and chill themselves down, dude, but they can't do that. And they know it. And this is like 2 years, right? You know, from being a 21-year-old. And of course, autists as they are, or people with autism, because it's people first language. I've been beat on by every fucking doctor we've ever met. Blah, 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 blah. I live with so many of them. What do you know? You know what I mean? And also, don't ask me how to take care of them. I thought you were the professional. But anyways, they can't drink. They know they can't drink. They won't touch it. They can't handle it, bro. You know what I mean? It's enough to deal with what they do. So you get into the like, stop touching your nose, Josh. Stop touching your nose. And you know what? That's the kindest thing he could possibly do. Because a person like that trusts, you know, is giving them a little bit of motivation to cope and stop doing these things that, you know, are socially unacceptable. If he trusts the man, and if the whole world says don't trust the man, it doesn't fucking matter. If he trusts the man, a 23-year-old person with autism, he will listen to the man and he'll try his best. He's going to pick it up. He's going to stop. You know what I mean? And by the way, I'm not Law and Order, but you know, people serve their time and people face new charges. So I give no shits about crime. I don't care. I do not care about crime, Prince. Sorry. You know, because that's their job, Law and Order. It's not my job. But what I'm telling you is, for a minute, if he has a man that he trusts who's trying to help him with things that nobody ever did, because obviously his mother's passed away, obviously, you know, or maybe not obviously, but I've heard that maybe his father was sort of more negligent for alcoholism and what, you know, but I have grown up for these 20s of years, same age as Joshua Block, 23 years and plus with these kids. and 2004 plus. Let's put it that way, at least with like straight autism. And the thing is, if they trust a dude and they listen to a dude, it's always a benefit. It really is. So the other things about exploitation, I don't know about exploitation. I don't know about law and order. Fuck all that shit. That's not my job, man. I'm just a slug listening in, hanging on, and maybe speaking about it. But good for him. Good for them all. I always say good luck. That's the only thing. He'll say, look at the chat, and I'll say, good luck, Josh. And that's the all I can say. Or I'll say, like, oh, I see Prince in. What's up, Prince? You know what I mean? That's, yeah. Yeah, maybe so, man. I don't know. You know? He knows what he's doing for sure. For sure. But nobody's been there in any capacity either. You know what I mean? Maybe a negative influence here and there. Maybe Quinn was before. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I do know that type of person because my guys, my sons are like that, and they know they cannot drink. They cannot drink. It doesn't work. It fucks them all up, and everything else that they do is normal. Yeah, yeah. He might accept that he has a drinking problem, but he doesn't put it down. You got to put it down. You can't have the other guy gassing you up. You can't have the other guy feeding it to you. You can't listen to anybody. You got to cut it. I mean, I drink, but I've been in a bad situation with it and I've been in a normal situation with it, right? But the book says nada. It says one is not enough, 10,000 is not enough, whatever. One is too much, 10,000 not enough, whatever the fuck it says. You know what I mean? So in his case, like my kids, they just know they can't do it because they're children with autism, they're people with autism, they're adults with autism now, bruh. They're gonna be running the place, bruh. What's going on? I haven't seen Big P, dude. He hasn't been streaming, Tom. I don't know what's up with that. Tom, are you the koala? Beautiful eyes. Is that you? You're Aussie, bro. Cheers, Aussies. But yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you, like, I have a real life experience with that. I also have a real life experience with I've been a scumbag before, so whatever, But I also have these kids, and like when they came, and all that, I was there. But I'm sure Josh's family didn't know how to deal with that and be there. And there is coping things. And now he has a person he trusts. And it's a person that everybody in the world says don't trust. But he has to learn from somebody, you know. Michael Quinn was gassing him up and getting money out of him before, apparently. This is what's going on now. You know what I mean? Um, I really think that the tragic part is like, Based has said and wants to hang on to a certain percentage of the community, and then he wants to make it Josh's fault that he can't hang with Josh anymore because of the inconvenience, right? So if you guys understand this, basically 1 out of 3 families in this country, the father leaves an autistic spawning. They have a child and they leave, like 1 out of 3 times, guys. So he's going to find an easy out to say, this is too hard to deal with. I need to leave, but I want to keep you guys watching. And he'll keep some percentage. So he wants to be all pumped up. And everybody knows that the first 20,000 aren't real. And Grady, if you're still doing the editing and the videos, Grady George, you're the best. You're wonderful. You make great videos. If you're Limp Biscuit Andy now, cool. I mean, it's the number 2 streamer in, somebody's mind, and he got that robot rabbit. And Katrina, remember us, Katrina? You remember us, Katrina? I know you give him 20,000 free views every day by pushing money into somebody's hole. And let's see what Prince says. But anyways, the rest of it, guys, it's evil shit show, It's not good. It's not good. Taking advantage of your problems. Yes. Oh, right. Right. Well, basically, isn't that the idea of like You say there's a couple like the Colorado expeditions of bum fights where they go up to the mountains and they want to ski and they piss in the dude's 40s and they make them drink the salty water or piss 40s. That's bad shit. It's bad shit, bro. Taking advantage of people at their weak points. Somebody has to be a support system, but nobody trusts anybody. So where does the support system come from? Who's left? Maybe his grandparents, whatever. I mean, it's not my place, dude. It's not my place. But anybody that he trusts, whether they're a good influence or not, it's like having a girlfriend. Like I used to tell my son, because he was with autism and he was very good looking and a lot of girls would come up. I said, look, dude, it's not going to last forever. Go ahead and couple up with the girls who want to see you. Go out with them. Don't make it deep, but you'll learn something because you'll have the different perspective of another human being. It will broaden your mind. We have to grow. Everybody ages, not everything grows. So that sort of outside perspective is helpful, right? And also, like, why are our eyes on the situation? You know what I mean? I don't have a TikTok account. I've never seen World of T-shirts. My son knows who he is because he's 22 and World of T-shirts is 23. Pimps always do what they do. You know what I mean? He was going better without him for sure, but yeah. You're right. He was doing better without him on his own, maybe, but maybe he wasn't surviving. You know what I mean? Even though he's not getting his fair shake, he's getting a place to stay. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these, a lot of people kind of think you can count on those dollars that get cycled through, but you can't. That's why it's not like everybody knows that the pimp is distasteful, but they get hungry and they go back. So it's just like that. It's like a job, right? A job is just over broke too. It keeps you coming back to the maestro. The maestro has to dole out crumbs so that you keep walking along and dangle carrots as well. And maybe it bathes you occasionally, but not enough. And maybe it clothes you literally, but not enough. 3 T-shirts a week, and you know what I mean. Like it's an old like pursuit. It's almost like goddamn backgammon or something. You know what I mean? There's a backgammon with the human psyche that's going on here, guys. It's not even new. It's just on video now. It used to be on film. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It used to be on big old reels of film. Yeah, pimps do what they do. Don't ever try to talk anybody else out of that situation, though. You'll just make yourself look like a fool, man. You can't. You can't save a hoe, as they say, the other side of the pimp coin, right? Um, they're tuned into it. They don't hear the warnings. They don't hear the bad signs. We try to be without warning, without bad sign here because we have a lot of we actually have a lot of female attendees that we come in and we have to respect all of them and never say a cross word that's too hard. You can get away with a little bit of picking and joking, but never crossed. Anyway, whatever, man. They're gonna. It's all gonna come out, man. It's all gonna take its time. It'll come out. When I read the pimp book, guys, you know, um, uh, Iceberg Slim, when I actually read that book, and then I looked into it, and I found out about the wife that he was with at the time, right? And he was doing what do you call it, like pest control, you know, independent pest control industry, like walking with a tank on his back and puffing all that gas around. He was doing pest control, right? His current wife, right? It ends up she was the scribe for Pimp, Trick Daddy, and those books that Iceberg Slim wrote, right? I very quickly realized as much as people in jail You know, think those books are the end all be all and information, the blueprint and the, you know what I mean? Whatever they're looking for. If she didn't exist, those books never would have been written. And she jazzed him up and she got him to make stories in a salacious, yellow, journalistic manner for pulp novels. And if you remember, in the Italian tradition, they talk about that giallo, like the film that they make. What does that mean? That means the same thing, pulp novels. Giallo, yellow, Um, it's a bunch of fucking crap, bruh. It's like a bunch of like, I barely made it. Yes, there was a dude worse off than me that got me egg sandwiches from across the street. There was some coat hanger women's hanging around. You know what I mean? But if the wife didn't pump him up and make those stories like that, it would have been in the rubbish. Because Robert, in the book, no real person, right, was never a success. He was never a success. He was a clown, guys. He was a clown. And my favorite word in the book, euphemistically, is swipe. And when you go in the dictionary and you look up all the stupid, dictionary terms like, yo, you don't know what that meant, you don't know what that meant, check the glossary. Guess what word is not in that glossary? Swipe. That's my favorite word in Iceberg Slim Pimp. The one I have is Cash Money Records book, so, they got paid for that shit too. But what I'm saying is, even the best euphemism in there isn't even in the glossary. And it's very bullshit when you read the stories, right? Like I said, that wife was pumping him up. She was scribing him. I swear to God, if I was anything in a past life, I was a scribe. I wasn't a writer, but I wrote so many other people's fucking words down that I got it. I figured it out. I figured out the story they were trying to sell. It's like how, those old patriotic songs were just stolen for years, when the same and all the, Johann Sebastian Bach and all that just gets stolen over and over again. I was like, I wasn't the creator, but I wrote it down so many times, I got it. I figured you guys out what you're trying to sell, what you're trying to say. Cheers. So yeah, I'm sorry, man, but when people think like pimp is a Bible, pimp is not a Bible. Dave Thomas, his first book, what's it called? Dave's Way, about Wendy's. That's a Bible. You want to learn about business? Read that fucking book. You want to pimp a woman? Read Dave's book. Don't fucking read Iceberg Slim's book. Dave Thomas had it down how to run a business, brother. And you can apply that to any trade that you make. What's up, Jessica? Cheers. Jessica, I'll send you the joining link if you want to come up, but you got to tell me you're ready. Yo, cheers with the exploding hearts, your erected hearts. What's going on? Don't hesitate to ask if you actually do want to join. If you don't, no big deal. No big deal. Let me roll a joint. Yeah, it's a hard thing, man. My kids know who World of T-Shirts is, Prince. They know who he is. They've seen him. Like right now, right? You got Locale Live. They were trying to intervene in this situation with World of T-Shirts. That's the Keemstar, Boogie, and what is it? Wings of Redemption. Now my kids, they know these fucking guys. You know what I mean? So deep, and they've known World of T-Shirts. Excuse me for burping every time, but they've known them. They followed it for years, and they know Ricky Berwick. Now Ricky Berwick goes on after Lolcow Live and does the Ricky Berwick news from Canada, right? And he's the guy, he kind of, he has to hobble around on the body he was grown with. It's not really that fair. He doesn't have long arms, long legs. They don't bend all the ways they should, all that kind of stuff. Ricky Berwick up in there in Canada, right? And he calls it the crippled news, I think. Did I say that out loud? I think that's what he calls it, though. So I'm in quotes, crippled news. And I think he follows the calendar of Lolcow Live. And the stuff that he does is so spot on. It's so good for the week. It's such a recap, retainer, beautiful presentation. You know what I mean? That everybody should watch that shit, honestly. But he talks about these things and he talks about them in a way that is invested and serious. I cannot do that. You know what I mean? I'm not involved with these people. I don't know any of them. There's no there's no opining into a parasocial uh, connection. I don't know any of these guys. I don't know you guys so much except on the other side, right? But I appreciate your souls because your souls can transfer through the glass for sure in any way that you present them. So yes, Jess, you want to come up? Prince, you want to come up? I'll throw the join in link any way that you guys want. And there we go. We had amazing people up. We had Shelving up. We had Nabi up. We had Jennifer Bari up. We had what's most amazing, yeah. Oh, we had Toots up. We had Toots up yesterday. So if Toots is listening, or Dan, if you're listening, tell Toots, come on up. We'll share the link again. Toots made me keep throwing the link out there. That shit was like dangerous. Anybody could join, eh? That shit's dangerous. I'm from the Bronx. Yeah, the outbursts are gonna get him in trouble, Prince. Josh is gonna get in trouble, bro. He really is, man. He can't run around and chase people and talk shit. Remember, like, the sort of hit on Alex Novell. It probably was. Like, because that fucking guy who made the fucking shot, like I said, why is it so light struck? You can't see a damn thing. That reminds me of the old days. It's like if you had to fake it, you better fake it. But it wasn't, Alex specifically said the guy's aperture was set to what it was. So when he turned it on, it was all, bright light. It was taking it off. So there you go, King Alex, man. No disrespect. I'm fucking trying to quote you so that it's clear as hell. I love you. That's why, I send a song over there on your channel, Alex. And thank God you make it affordable, bro. A broke motherfucker like me can find 3/4 and send you a song every once in a while. I fucking love that, Alex. You're a king, Alex, so I'm never talking against you. But I'm saying, when he hit you with the tripod, unfortunate other guy's camera was shit, and like you said, and I'll take your word for it, his aperture was just set to that, and that's why it was all light struck, right? I don't know, bro, but good enough. But Based hit you with probably one of those flat black, sort of credit card shaped things that you screw phones into, or you screw the, anglers into. So he basically hit you with like a 4 time thick credit card metal, and that's why you got your Prisoner of Azkaban shit on you. You know what I mean? What's up, Space Monkey? Spell shut up. Not much is cracking, man. I put the One Way Love on there because my sister went to England. She went a long time ago as an exchange student, and she asked me, "What do you want?" I said, "I want a bowl, and I want some Damned records." And she came back with a One Way Love, and I think on the other side, what is on the other fucking side, dude? Ooh, Stretcher Case? Nah, I can't remember. Yeah, Stretcher Case might be on the other side. But anyway, she brought me a pink vinyl, stiff, if it ain't stiff, it ain't worth a fuck single. So there you go. But yeah, everything's going great, Space Monkey, man. We're having a good time. Just trying to, clean house, do some admin, figure shit out. Do y'all really need to be admin? I'm just kidding. Mods, I mean, not admin. I'm so like about that, man. The home is a personal business, and I'm always on admin, eh? And everybody Yeah. You know the legendary Curse of Lamora? You know that one? It's the longer version of well, I guess actually you can get it on CDs, Fiendish Shadows. But that's when they were in MCA making so much product. Now, I have probably 200, let's just say over 100 damned records, but I do not need to keep them, dude. I need to sell them off. There's a lot of signatures in there too, but I do not need to keep them. I don't know if it was you. Yeah, no, it wasn't you, but somebody was asking me about a valuable record, and I was like, well, I like having the Richard Band Troll soundtrack, from the first movie, Troll, and the score and the soundtrack for that. Dun, 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 ha, ha. I love that shit. But now that I was thinking about The Damned, one of the most fantastic things that I have is like there's like the Disney I don't know, what's it called? Like the Electric Parade, some place that you walk through, and there's a soundtrack outside. And in the gift shop, you could get like a picture disc record that has the soundtrack of what you just heard outside from the fucking gift shop. And it was all programmed by Wendy Carlos because she did Tron. So that's what I'm talking about. Like I have that record. But the one I want to be buried with is Grimly Fiendish, white vinyl 12-inch single. Grimly Fiendish. That's my song, guys. I love The Damned. My wife says, they're painfully British. They're painfully British. Well, they're my favorite, so I want to be buried with that one. If I'm, cremated, let's burn it together. The Grimly Fiendish with like the chick and the purgatory of school, I guess, on it. Yeah, it's a white vinyl 12-inch. Grimly Fiendish, Bad Trip Mix, whatever else. I don't remember what else. I guess there's like what is that one? Edward the Bear or whatever. Could someone shed a light on this love affair? I think it was Edward the Bear. That's a really kind of not so song. Unhelped to keep me quite aware of what it meant with making thoughts and having sense. The memory is empty. Yeah, that's a kind of who's the sucker now? You love Edward the Bear? That's the best. Yeah, who's the sucker now? Tell me you like that song. That's funny, dude. One time I was working at 7-Eleven, and there was one old fucking weird guy that was always sweaty and he always wanted every penny that had a wheat back, right, brother? You know what I mean? In the U.S., the wheat back is post 46 or whoever fucking cares. It doesn't matter. He wanted every wheat penny, so he'd give me money and he wanted wheat pennies, right? Anytime I said I'd drop you a line, I guess I'm just a rotten swine that lies for fun and takes my gun, the damaged one, the jeweled chum. Yeah, I know why you like that song now. I got it. That's a Captain Sensible song, that motherfucker, that tricky motherfucker. You like Captain Sensible, bro. I say, Captain. He say, what? I say, Captain. He say, what? I met Captain Sensible. One of the best days of my life. I spent 40 minutes with fucking Captain Sensible, brother. And, he called me a gentleman and a scholar. He called me a gentleman and a scholar. Yeah, I spent time with him. That was the shit. Funny dude. Funny dude. Captain Sensible. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Ray Burns, Yeah, so I got this. It was 1999. We saw the 25th anniversary of The Damned in the U.S. And then I met him like a couple years later on a festival because I worked in the shithole carnival that they were playing at. And he was manning the booth, brah. He was manning the booth, and we talked about Rat. And Rat was persona non grata. You can't talk about Rat. I don't wish him any bad, but damn his fucking soul to hell. Excuse me. Let's move on. He hated Rat. That was wonderful. I loved Rat's book. You guys ever read Rat Scabies and the Holy Grail, where like a sort of a, I don't know, a cream journalist or some sort of UK journalist went up there and wanted to hang out with Rat, and Rat was all in the patience and angels of the Dan Brown conspiracy about all the fucking books and all the hidden knowledge about the Holy Grail and all that bullshit. Oh, I've seen him like 4 times, thankfully, but it was all, it's all post era. It was all like Nitro Records did well, okay, they were coming back around when Cleo had them, Cleopatra Records, but that's like a really bad name around here. So I guess Nitro Records had like Grave Disorder. I've seen them after Grave Disorder a few times, like four times. But those intimate moments, and I also ran into Patricia. Patricia is from the Bags, bass player from the Bags, up there. But I met Patricia and Dave Vanian, much shorter than I would ever imagine, with Patricia, about as tall as I imagined, because I love the Bags, bro. But anyway, I met them, like I said, in Carney Dust, and my man Dave, he just could not hang. He couldn't breathe out there. It was all bad. He's obviously a homebody. He's a lot shorter than I would ever imagine. I've drawn him and painted him many times. Fucking hero of mine, you know what I mean? But yeah, he couldn't kick it over there in the fucking dust, bro. He couldn't. So it was great. The captain, had his senses about him, and Ray Burns, he was great. It was awesome. I asked him, "What do you do at home, bro?" He said, "I put on my Honer, like the 4-string viola bass, a Honer, and I play with my dudes in my kitchen." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what the Spinal Tap guys do in real life. You know what I mean?" So Ray Burns is basically the same. So, I mean, he doesn't have to play all that psychedelic guitar. He's famous for not being able to tune his fucking guitar. You guys know that? He can't hear it. He can't tune his guitar. So if you tune it, he will play. But he can't even do that. So just go ahead and choke on that. Yeah. They're real people like anybody. Yeah. And it wasn't anxiety. Like nobody was like mean or like shutting anybody off. It was just like real life. Real life actually sucks right now. I cannot breathe. He can't tune his guitar. He's the best, man. You know how like there's a bunch of great guitar players that can't sing because they can't carry the note, He's not one of them. He can do it all. He can do it all, but he can't hear. It's different. He's not one of them. I always loved his bass playing, but everybody likes the psychedelic style of his guitar, and so do I, of course, Live at Lyceum, as it's called, or the restless version, mindless, directionless energy. 100% get mindless, directionless energy. It's Live at Lyceum. It's the Damned. Captain Sensible is on guitar. I love Strawberries and that era all the time, but I'm just saying, like, if you get Live at Lyceum or even better, Mindless, Directionless Energy, fantastic performance. And that is the best Captain Sensible psychedelic, open-minded guitar. And, there you go. Doyle von Brunkenstein. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because Danzig played over everything that he could, for the fan club. He did all of his own guitar parts. Right. Well, I mean, I don't want to get so far into it, Space Monkey. I met Gorgeous George. That was wonderful. She was wonderful. but he left her, didn't he? But anyway, I met them. I met Doyle. I did. I didn't care about meeting Doyle, but I met his wife, and she was fucking cool. You know what I mean? Whatever. Um, what he does now in the Misfits reunion situation, you understand? There's a guy playing guitar back there, and he goes like this. He goes like this because he was in the fucking WE. Dum dum, dum dum, He doesn't even play the guitar. It's a boom, dum 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 dum. Instead, he goes uh. So he doesn't even play guitar. It's a bunch of bullshit, bro. It's a bunch of bullshit. That fuck all that, man. I hate that. It's so distasteful to me, you know. Jerry and Doyle are distasteful to me. I don't fucking care for either of them, you know. Like, goddamn, man. I've had personal fights with Bobby Steele, not physical, but verbal. Personal fights with Bobby Steele, and you know what? Fuck Jerry, fuck Doyle. You know what I mean? Doyle, I feel bad for you because you're a baby, but still fuck you. And I'm cool with Bobby. Even though we've had personal fights, I'm still cooler with Bobby for being himself and standing up for his shit. You know, because he had his near death experiences, he had his meeting was with God, he had the, you know, telling me about politics, telling me about God, telling me about, you know, and how the undead is this and the undead is that. And I, you know, he got screwed by them way back in the day in LA. Because remember, Frank Zappa came to see them. That's when they screwed him over and they said, hey, we've been working on LSP trying to teach little brother how to play. Remember that shit? They were teaching Doyle how to play. That's what that is. That's what this is. That's what LSP Sessions is. All right? That's what LSP Sessions is. Right? They fucking picked up Bobby Steele because he was a name in New York and they wanted to be a name in New York. But then they taught little brother how to just scrape by and play these songs. And that's what this is, guys. That's what LSP is. All right. You can ask Erie Vaughn if you really want to know. But trust me, this is a snow job. Then they went to LA and they dumped his ass when fucking Alice Cooper was coming to see him. They dumped his ass. They used his name first and then they dumped him. Anyway, I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. But yeah, nah, that's some crooked shit, dude. That's some crooked shit. When I heard Natalie Cole singing on her dad's dead record, you know what I mean? Like that's some ugly shit to me. You know, I don't like people doing that shit. Fuck, man. I mean, I would be mad at Megadeth or Dave Mustaine, you know, for remastering shit, which means like replacing whole tracks or whatever. I would be mad at that, but I can't. It's all his. I am mad at the Osborne community because they took off of my favorite guy, you know, Bob Daisley. They took him off for Rudy Sarzo, and they say they don't have it. Yeah, you have it. You know, you dumped it because, you know what I mean. You dumped it because of the time that he put in. Bob Daisley, you know, Australian bass player, musician, who I've also spoken with, is one of the best fucking players ever. There's a book out there he wrote. It's called For Fact's Sake. I've never gotten it, but and Odorous, yeah. Well, Odorous is, Odorous is God. So, Guar rules. Let's get into the real world here, Like, Guar is actually the answer to any question that doesn't end with Andy Dick. Guar is actually the answer. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. There's nothing better than Guar, except like in my life where there's the germs. That's just me. Just me, just me. Look at how that shit happened, man. That's it. Just me, just me. That's everything. You know what I listened to today? Yeah, Guar Rules and the Germs. Yeah. Yeah. That is the best record is What We Do Is Secret. Yes. I do have a What We Do Is Secret. I can't get rid of that. I'll probably get rid of that GI, but not the What We Do Is Secret. No, hell no. That's the best record. Those mixes never came out again. You know what I mean? The Slash record, What We Do Is Secret, the EP. Those mixes never came out again either. Mm. Pat Smear is such a fantastic guitarist. I have the GI outtakes over there, so they got many different versions. I've had a lot of personal contact with Don Bowles, and we've talked about it. And he did many guitar tracks that were great, and he didn't want to be too good, the motherfucker, because he was like, "Is that not punk? Is that not punk?" But he was a fantastic player. He always will be. He still is. He's still killing it, guys. Still killing it. As is Don. Don's still killing it. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do I like more than Jones? The Mentors? No, I was just trying to be an asshole. The Mentors, baby. Venom. Jawbreaker? Yeah. I have one of those records I'm about to sell is a Jawbreaker record. Yeah, the one with like the spiked mints on the front. Yeah. I'm about to sell that. I was listening to it one time, and I have their Atlantic Records debut, like the full length, but it's a promo from Atlantic. It's a cassette. But the thing is, like, I like the band, of course. I like a lot of Discord. I do not really prefer the guy's voice, and I think I've seen that band once or twice too. Or excuse me, I think I've seen that singer once or twice too. I apologize. In DC, but I do not like his voice. Oh yeah, you like that record? Yeah. I'm about to sell it. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? But I want to listen to it one more time and then let it go. It's a nice one, man. It's a good record. I just never thought he was the greatest singer. I think I'm trying to think of the compilation record they might be on. Yeah, I have a Discord compilation record. It's got a picture of like I think it's the outdoors with a in DC, the outdoors at the mall or something with like a fountain in the middle. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got one of their tracks on it. I got that box set. I think it's right here. I got that box set of the first. Well, you would call it the first four, but it's the first six Discord records or whatever. So I got that shit. That was real fun. I really like Government Issue. I've always liked Government Issue. They made that jump, same as Misfits, from East Coast to West Coast. But they did fine. Tom Lyle did fine. Everything he did. Brian Baker did fine. Everything he did. They just went out there like Rockvillians from Maryland, like Rockvillians, and they just fucking conquered, bro. So Government Issue, I can't say enough good things about Government Issue. Also, yeah, one of the ones I was listening to here has John Stab on it. It's a Baltimore record. It's called The Avenging Punk Rock Godfathers, and he's on it. But he's dead now. I got to speak with him a couple years ago, but he's dead now, or maybe 3 years ago. But yeah, Government Issue is so badass. I love everything Mystic Records, and they had their time in that. I know nobody got paid from Mystic Records, but that's one thing. Suicidal Tendencies was on Mystic Records. No Effects came up through Mystic Records. Like, whatever, guys. It's not all about making money sometimes. It's just doing your thing, and RKL. I mean, great bands came up through there. The fucking Grim. That's a great band, guys. I thought we were going to talk about the Cro-Mags. Huh. Jessica said hi and didn't come back. I said you could join in, you know? And so don't say that I won't join your channel, Jess, you know? Don't say that as like, you know, a puffed up answer. Yeah, that Jawbox is really great. I'm gonna listen to it a couple more times and I'm just gonna send it out, you know. I like seeing a Discord label on a record, you know. It's a very utilitarian, simple label, but I like just seeing it. What about the Cro-Mags? Okay, I'm an accompanist, bass player, right? So the real thing about the Cro-Mags is the rhythm. That means Mackie and fucking Harvey. They're right before the beat. They play right before. So it's like an elliptical trick of the heartbeat, because it's a 1-2. But they're right behind the hit. So what it does is it engages you in a way that you cannot get rid of. And also, Harvey was the best. Also, Alpha Omega was the shit. I don't care what you guys think about the Cro-Mags. Alpha Omega was the shit. And also, that beautiful like rip-off fucking Misfits song that they did. What the hell, man? Smoking on a fatty in the country. That shit was so funny, man. What the hell? Oh. Anyways, the Cro-Mags kills all of them, bro. So a lot of these New York bands originals, right? They suffer the fact that they never got on record. They didn't get on record, you know. They didn't get on record, right? But some things did, and fuck, you better be glad they did. Because if you said I like Agnostic Front, and they're like, you mean the band with the guy with the lung problem that's like, and you're like, no, I mean this band. So, anyway, a lot of New York bands suffer from the fact that they were never recorded until they were recorded by like funk, metal, rock lovers of crossover time. So, there we go. That's the answer on the Cro-Mags. The Cro-Mags is the most unbeatable rhythm section outside of fucking, I don't know, man. You're gonna put what's his name? One of my favorites, Chick Webb and Charlie Parker. Just they're a tight group there. No. Let's be real about it. Yeah, Charlie Parker. Yeah, and there's no tighter fucking rhythm section. All right, guys, that's the truth about the Cro-Mags. I can't say anymore. Nobody's joining in. Lame ass motherfuckers. All right, see you soon.